There are moments when life feels like a relentless storm, when no matter how hard you try, nothing seems to work. The business fails, the bills keep coming, the phone stops ringing, your inbox is empty, and your heart feels even emptier. You wonder if anyone sees you, if God sees you. You feel like you've given everything, your time, your energy, your love, your faith, and still, here you are, waiting, questioning, wondering when it's going to change. But here's something you need to hold close to your heart right now. You are closer to your breakthrough than you think. Maybe you've hit rock bottom, maybe your bank account is overdrawn, your credit destroyed, your hope fading. You tried, you gave your best, and still, it all came crashing down. People told you to be patient, to have faith, to keep going, but they weren't the ones lying awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, trying to figure out how you're going to feed your family, pay rent, or stop the phone calls from debt collectors. They weren't the ones who felt the shame, the kind that creeps in quietly and tells you that maybe you're the problem, maybe you're not enough, maybe God forgot about you. But I'm here to tell you, no, he didn't. And no, this is not the end. You see, God has a way of doing things that don't make sense to us. He's not always early, but he is never late. Sometimes, he waits until the very last moment to show up when the Red Sea is in front of you, and the Egyptians are behind you, so that there's no doubt it was him who made a way. So that your testimony will be undeniable, so that no one can say it was luck or coincidence, so that even you, with tears in your eyes and knees on the ground, will know that God did it. Your struggle has purpose, your pain has been seen, your faith has been noticed. That job you lost, it wasn't your source, God is your source. That deal that fell through, it wasn't a closed door, it was divine protection. That person who walked away from you, it wasn't rejection, it was redirection. God doesn't waste pain. He doesn't allow suffering without preparing a blessing on the other side. And even if you feel like nothing is happening, let me remind you, seeds grow in silence. You don't hear the roots pushing through the soil, but that doesn't mean they're not growing. Right now, in the quiet, in the unknown, in the middle of your mess, God is moving. He's orchestrating things behind the scenes, aligning opportunities, softening hearts, preparing the right people, shifting circumstances. Your breakthrough is closer than you realize. It's not in the next lifetime. It's not in the far future. It's near. It's on the way. But you can't give up now. This moment, the one you're living right now, is a test. Will you trust him even when nothing makes sense? Will you keep believing when there's no visible reason to? Will you keep walking even when the path is dark? Faith isn't about seeing, it's about trusting. And trust is built in the dark. When you don't know what's coming next, when you can't control the outcome, that's where real faith is forged. Not in the comfort of certainty, but in the fire of uncertainty. And yes, it hurts. The waiting, the hoping, the holding on. But God sees you. Every tear, every prayer, every sleepless night, every whispered, God, I don't know how much more I can take. He's not deaf to your cries. He's not ignoring your situation. Sometimes, the delay is preparation. Sometimes, what feels like silence is actually strategy. He's building strength in you. Patience, endurance, deeper faith. He's removing what can't go with you into the next season. Because the truth is, you can't carry old mindsets into a new miracle. You can't receive new blessings while still holding on to past pain. God is doing heart surgery, not just handing out quick fixes. He's changing you from the inside out so that when the breakthrough comes, you're not just blessed, you're ready for it. You may not see it, but right now, something is shifting. The people you're meant to meet, they're on their way. The opportunity that fits your calling, it's being aligned. The provision you need, it's coming. Don't despise the season you're in. Even in the wilderness, God provided manna. Even in exile, he gave visions. Even in prison, he was with Joseph. So if you're in a dry place, a painful place, a lonely place, don't give up. God is with you there too. You're not forgotten, you're not abandoned, you're not invisible, and you're definitely not finished. This storm won't last forever. The pain you're feeling, it's not permanent. The fear, it's lying to you. The shame, it has no power over you. You are not a failure. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too late, too old, too far gone, or too messed up for God to redeem your story. In fact, the deeper the pain, the greater the testimony. The more intense the fire, the purer the gold. What you re-walking through now will one day be the reason someone else doesn't give up. Your scars will be someone else's survival guide. Your comeback will be someone else's confirmation that God still moves. So don't stop, don't let go, don't walk away from the promise just because the process is hard. You're closer than you think, closer than it feels, closer than your emotions are telling you. God isn't done. Heaven hasn't said no, it's just saying wait. The breakthrough is coming. The restoration, the healing, the open door, the answered prayer, the miracle. And when it comes, it will be bigger than what you lost. It will be more beautiful than what was broken. It will be worth every tear, every lonely night, every step of obedience when it didn't make sense. You will look back on this season not with regret, but with You'll see how God carried you, how He covered you, how He never left your side. And you'll say with full confidence, now I understand. Now I see why it had to happen this way. Thank you, God, for not letting me give up, because you were closer to your breakthrough than you thought.